Hello everybody, welcome to Simulated Heaven. Now, as you can see, I'm back in the wonderful world of Woodcutter Sim 2013. Now, I have to say, I've had some issues with this game. If you watched my update video, you would have seen that I had some issues with the saves basically corrupting for some reason. And then about 4 days ago the game was updated to version 1.0.0.3, so I thought that might sort out my problem. I tried after the update to load the old saves, they still didn't work, so I thought, okay, I'll have a go at starting a new game. And I learned something when I started a new game, because obviously when I started a new game I wanted to try to make as much money as I could as fast as possible, and it's only taken me a few hours or maybe an hour and a half or so to get up to 129,000. So I wonder if it actually tells me. No, I'm sure I haven't been in the game for 4 hours 41. I think it only took a few hours, but I learned that when you click on the book icon, it's a good idea that you don't just accept everything it gives you. See, right now it's saying 4 trees for 6,000, but it's quite far away from where I am, so I can decline. Before, I was accepting every single mission that it gave me, and I learned that's not how you make fast money. I've actually made this amount of money just by using the regular chainsaw, and that's it. So basically, if we look now, okay, there's one which is for 2 trees 3,000. It's quite a good rate, but the tree is quite far away, so I'm going to decline again. Now, I am going to try to buy some vehicles, some slightly different vehicles, to see if it gives me some different missions and things like that. Let's see, is this one a bit better? One, no, again, too far away and only 1 tree, so it's not really worth it, is it? Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to buy something. Now, what I was thinking was, I'm going to have to buy the cutter again, I think. And then I'm going to try to save up for a lifter and a truck, so then hopefully it'll give me some slightly different missions. In fact, what I'm thinking is I'm going to buy the lifter anyway first. Maybe it will start to give me slightly different missions. Let's see, is this one any better? So this one is for 6 trees for 9,000. Okie dokie. I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to get in my new vehicle. So this thing is for picking up trees. Ooh, interesting. Again, it probably does not have an inside view. And look, the wheels are glitched into the ground. Wow. I mean, I've said this before, but UIG, they make some really good games for simulator games, but they really don't know how to make a game glitch free. I mean, look at that. That's craziness. I mean, it's actually in the ground. It's not even properly... Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it, to say the least. Auto center vehicle. So, yeah. This is not improving the situation that much, is it, really, to be honest? Now, this one is just for picking up logs on the floor to load them onto a truck or something like that. I found out as well that I do have a house. So let's go to my house, see if I can park this in my house. Now, the handling of the vehicles in this game, because you can only use the keyboard, it seems like you can't use the gamepad. With the latest update, I might try again to use a gamepad. Maybe it's improved, but it's kind of, the controls of the vehicles is really not good. So I do have a house up here. It's a bit like a factory house. So I'm going to go park this vehicle, if I can, in that garage and have a look at the operation of it a little bit. But yeah, every time I buy a new vehicle, I think that this game, they really dropped the ball with the vehicles. This game could be so much more fun if they were to actually take the time to make the vehicles feel a bit better, to drive a bit better, and also have an interior view. That would have really added a lot. I mean, you see, it's so hard. Even for me to drive this thing in a straight line, it's hard, you know? I'm hoping maybe they've added some gamepad support, but look, you literally cannot drive it easily in a straight line over it. If you're in like a tight area, you just can't do it. It's crazy. Look. So I have to say that so far this has been one of the most disappointing sim games I've played for a while, because I had high hopes for the game. I really did. But it's just failed. It's completely failed. And every vehicle I try, look, I can hardly drive it in a straight line. That really is not helping me to feel good about it. And that's another reason why having a first-person view helps. When you have first-person view, you're less likely to do this kind of stuff where you overcompensate, you know, and you can't drive accurately. Anyway, I am going to try to continue playing this game. If the game starts crashing a lot, then I'm, you know, basically going to give up on the game, because, you know, I've tried. But we are going to give it a fair crack at the whip a second time. Okay, so I worked out this is my home. This is my garage over here. And the thing that's ironic, it's actually easier for me to use the regular things in this game. It's easier for me to go on foot, right? For me to drive on foot. I mean, the modelling, the outside, is not bad. But the fact it's glitching into the ground already, and the fact there's no interior view, I mean, it's not bad in terms of modelling, but they really should just take more time and effort to make the games of higher quality. That's what I feel. But hey, what do I know? I mean, I love playing these kind of games, but as you know, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with UIG. Really, I think a lot of people do, because they have the potential of making some of the best simulator games out there. But it seems like every time they release a game, they kind of release it in a buggy state. Like Agricultural Sim 2013 has been out for, I think, about 3-4 months, and they've only recently been able to patch it enough so that it's in a playable state. And then I believe I can just run across this water, can I? Let's try. No, it's got an invisible wall, sad face. And even then, the multiplayer in Agricultural Sim 2013 is still broken. You know, it seems to take them way too long for them to fix their games. I mean, fair enough, you could argue that they were not able to test the game on as many varying computer systems before the game's launch for them to iron out all of the bugs. But I don't know, man, they don't seem to do a very good job of releasing a game bug-free. They have great ideas. I will give them that. They have some of the best ideas for sim games and for features in sim games, but they just don't seem to be able to pull it off in a smooth way, you know. And it's kind of sad, because this is why I say that I have a love-hate relationship with them, because I love their ideas and I see that they have a lot of potential. But it's like I say, as you can see from this game, I've had issues with the game crashing, with the the saves have been corrupted. Like there was even the other day I fell through the ground and I fell under the map and I was stuck. I mean, hopefully they will continue to patch it. But I'm not holding out much hope. Oh, I think I made the game quieter yesterday. Just let me quickly make it louder again. There you go. Because I turned it down because I think I was watching football, or I was watching some guy streaming and I was playing this game at the same time. Like I said before, it can be a bit grindy, so I like to play the game with other things. Yeah. So now I have 13,000. I need to work my way up to about 70,000 so I can buy a truck. And then I'm going to try to work my way up to another 60 or 70,000 for me to get a cutter, a circular saw tractor thing. Because my idea is, first I want to try and get as many vehicles as I can. Hopefully then, I mean, apparently the game will then automatically start to give you different kinds of missions. So it seems there's no way for you to have your own operation. You just have to follow the missions, I think. It's a little bit unclear right now, but I thought I would give the game another go and try to play the game again, and we will see. So I'm just going to quickly do this mission, earn some money, and it's like I said earlier, now that I've realized that it's not a good idea just to accept every other mission, every mission, I'm a bit more selective with the mission so I can earn the money a little bit faster, I think I said in previous videos, but I'm amazed at that UIG have really good interior modeling, and they have interior views for other games they have, like Agricultural Sim. So why in this game did they decide to not have an interior view, like a first person view? They must realize that people that play these games, these kind of simulator games, that's kind of what they want, right? That's a big part of the immersion of a simulator game. So I don't know what they were thinking with only having third person views. Anyway, and also the handling. Why is the handling in this game so poor in comparison with Agricultural Sim? I mean, Agricultural Sim is not perfect, but it's nowhere near as bad as this. This is pretty awful. I did see yesterday, when I was having a go at this game yesterday, I did see there was one multiplayer server, so might be interesting to see if the multiplayer is working at all with this game. But yeah, we'll see. Now then. Well, so far the game has not crashed, that's good. Yesterday the whole reason the game was crashing was because every time I tried using a different piece of machinery, like I did buy one of the circular saw tractors, but after using it a bit it kind of glitched out, and then this radar thing stopped working, and then that seemed to make the game crash, and it also made the save game again slightly corrupted. So that's why I had to go back to this save game, which was before I had that circular saw tractor, and I had 129,000. So we'll see this time around if it starts to glitch out when I use those other vehicles. We'll see. Here we go. And like I said, I am very interested to see if it does actually really start to give me other missions based upon the vehicles I own, because that's what they say is supposed to happen. But the only missions I've ever seen are these missions with cutting down trees, so we'll see. Time will tell. Come on now. Okay. So after this tree, one more to cut down. And like I said, I'm trying to earn enough money for me to buy more vehicles. So I don't think I'm going to be making another video on this game for a while. I'll try to work away. I'll work a little bit, you know, every so often to earn some money to get enough to buy a truck and the circular saw tractor again, and hopefully then it will start to give me some more interesting missions. We will see. That is yet to be confirmed. And also, maybe I need to see if the Xbox 360 controller will work with this game after the update. It might do. You never know. It would be nice. Like, this kind of game would be way more fun if an Xbox 360 controller was to work properly. It might also help with the controls of the vehicles, you know. But we'll see. Okay, this should be it then. I mean, the actual environmental graphics and the weather, like, it changes weather sometimes, rainy, it's got a day-night cycle, so that part of the game is really cool. Just a shame that so far I've had issues with it being kind of buggy, you know. Okay, so I think that was my last one. Just if we give it a few seconds to register that last tree, there you go. So I now have 22,000. So I'm going to end the video there, guys. I'm just going to go back and save. Show you guys me doing a quick save. And let's just go, let's go into multiplayer just to see if anyone's there now. I did see one server up yesterday, just one. No servers. I don't think this is a game that a lot of people own, to be honest. Okay, so let's look at options, controls. I want to see if they say anything about... They say about a joystick. I wonder if I could try playing this game with a joystick. I'm really not sure if that will work, to be honest. Controls. But there's nothing here about, like, a binding for a joystick or anything. I don't know. Yeah, again, it's very strange. They seem to have some weird ideas with that kind of stuff. I don't know. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.